Hey guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So today we're going to be starting off in the Forbidden Oasis. So let's make our way over there.
Inquisitor, I'm afraid we got here a little late. The Venatori were already here. We assume they're moving on the temple.
Tell me about the temple.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Sorry, we haven't been able to get close.
Anything else?
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Val used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps. Oh, and some of the scouts saw a giant roaming in the area. Keep your eyes open. Don't want you to get stepped on.
Thanks. Okay. Find the door to Solasan. Solasan? We have a requisition, we have an ocularum, we have a question mark, we have some camps to one camp to establish, we have some rifts. So let's start with our requisition, the question mark, and the ocularum. Requisition officer, hello?
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Yes, report, please.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Perfect, thank you. So, let's head... Okay, I think the ocularum is just right on here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, shard hunting, how I hate you. We have 5 of them. There's 1. There's some Venatori. 2. I see... No, I didn't. Not one down there. Oh, wait. I thought I did? Oh, okay. 3 is right there. I guess it caught it. 4 and 5 is right there. Alrighty-roo. Let's head on this way. Landmark. That's what it is. Alright, well, we'll go grab that landmark first. And... there should be like... Okay. There should be notes and stuff. Probably. I would imagine. Here's our landmark. Oh, there's another one. Wooden bridge. A footbridge constructed by the Envers Mining Company. A few words are carved into a plank. Only faintly visible in its weathered wood. Pass the time with another day. All the same, but you earn your pay. Fascinating. Let's grab this landmark here. The Weight of War. Sketches of the statue from various angles occupy several pages of the journal. I have seen the pose before. Often it represents the burdens carried by those who die by the sword. Usually the man, or the head of his enemy, bears some identifying mark, but I can find none here. Perhaps there is some message in their uniformity. No claims to personal glory, only stern acceptance of duty. Given the approach's association with the Wardens, it is a fitting sentiment. Excerpt from the Journal of Henry Doucet, Envers Mining Company representative and amateur historian. Right, so we should probably go up here first. And then... I suppose we'll have to do some shard hunting then. Oh, frickin' boy. So I'm gonna head over here. Alright, we have another landmark. Worn pillars. A sketch of the pillars followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument with appended notes on the subject. The remains of the structure surely predate the Second Blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners thinks they're elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. Except from the Journal of Henry Doucet, Envers Mining Company representative and amateur historian. And We have an ocularum. So we have 5. 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. And number 5. And there's a Venatori climbing up this ladder.
Well, Harding told us they were here. Keep your guard up.
Yeah. Now I need to go find things. There's so much. There's so much here. I wasn't trying to, but I found a shard. Another landmark. Spiral Mine. We are in agreement that the incident that took place last week in the Spiral Mine was an unfortunate accident. Condolences will be sent to D-Dot's wife along with pay owed. Official statement posted by the mine overseer, name illegible. That's quite unfortunate, and I think I see the rune. And it's also very hello face. Did I not see it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Maybe I didn't see it. Okay. There it is. An apostate's message. The markings are crude and simplistic, but their meaning can be understood. They did not ask questions, and so I was away. I keep my head low and work like the rest. The circle will not hunt this far. At first I regretted the choice, but they all feel the dread at the door. I do not stand out. Only a brother or sister would know these words. If you found your way here as I have, then you are not alone. If you would have allies when this contract ends, then find me. For a moment, the pounding of footsteps can be heard, as if someone is running. Then it fades. Very interesting. And there's a cave-in, so we can't go that way.
There's a woman.
Who are you?
Hello.
Why are you following me?
I am not.
Just looking for stuff to salvage. I used to work here. I know no one needs it.
Let me introduce myself.
I'm with the Inquisition.
Been out here a while. But I'll assume that's important. Doesn't explain why you're following me.
You came out here to salvage?
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders then. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
Goodbye.
I'll leave you be.
Right. See you then.
I guess we're ring hunting.
Now that's something. Even in these wastes, there exists beauty.
Wait, what are we talking about? That. Okay. Yes, it is very beautiful. I need to establish a camp somewhere. Right here. Found it. Okay, here we go. We have a campsite. I'm gonna loot this first. And now I will establish... Why does this look like I should be able to read it, but I cannot, so that's fine. Set up camp.
Report, sir.
Yes, hello, goodbye. There is a giant, by the way. Just over there. So yeah, that'll happen at some point. There's a landmark there, shards here. I thought there was a landmark. Not really sure. Shards. Temple. Activate active rifts. The ring. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But, I'll kind of wander around a bit and maybe I'll go fight the giant. Why not? Let's go fight this giant. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna pick up some stuff first. Alright, hello giant. I'm going to, ruin your day. He's only level 14, so should be fine. Yeah. There we go. And that is one giant defeated. I really don't know what the point of that was, but I killed it, so. I got a lot of stuff from it. Anyways, moving right along. Landmark time. Intrinsic pool. At the center of it, the scent of water, the soft call of a tusket wading through the pool. You almost forget that outside the oasis there's simply nothing, except from a letter sent to Manon Dulac in Verschel from her brother Leon. That waterfall is so friggin' loud. Like, wow. Alright, we have an ocularum. 4 more shards to find. There's one. No, there's 2, apparently. I don't know when the first one was. But, okay. And... that one is not... what? Is that not it? I don't know, but there's some fighting going on over there. Oh, there's number 4. Yeah, we're just not gonna get involved with that right now. I got a landmark. Upper walkways. After watching one young lad scale a rock face on a bet, I was comforted to find that not all the miners share his lack of self-preservation, and a railing had been built along the upper walkway. I admit the walk does offer a fine view of the heart of the oasis, the pool, and excerpt from the journal of Henry Doucet, Envers Mining Company representative and amateur historian. The next page marks the beginning of a new entry. Doucet was clearly fascinated by the region, yet like all accounts of the area, a clear description of the heart of the oasis is lacking. Annotation by Enchanter Renaud, agent of the Inquisition. Okay then. I have found a rift. Somehow. At this point, I'm just wandering around, so... Okay. Wandering around and trying not to get lost. Though, I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Is that it? Okay, that is everyone. At least it's a low-level area, so it just makes it easier to kind of, like, rip through it, I guess.
There must be something here.
There is something somewhere. Somewhere over here. Bottles of Thetis, Golden Scythe, 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. That sounds extremely concerning. And I found another shard. Alright, so I found this door that we need to open. We have to use shards to open it. Tracing from temple doors, an inscription taken at the temple doors in the Forbidden Oasis, followed by a translation. The writing is shaky and uneven, as though the writer labored to complete the task. Ema solas him var din an, tel garas salasan, melina en athim, los and nost. Arrogance became our end, come not to a prideful place, now let humility grant favor. And I don't think I...
Something feels wrong here. It's worth by the door.
I agree. Something's not right.
Okay, so basically all the shards that we have collected at this point from every region are going to be used to open different doors throughout the temple.
The feeling of the door, it's gone now.
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test.
Explains why the miners kept away.
Yes. So we're gonna come back here after we complete or finish collecting all our shards in this area. So, and this west marker should have something to do with all the doors. And I found a mosaic in this area right here. And I found a shard. I have 15 in total, so 12 more to go.
Varric, you fought Corypheus once before,
Not my fondest memory, but yes, I did.
and you killed him. You were certain of his death.
Did we not have this
Yes?
conversation already?
What's on your mind, Chuckles?
He survived the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. If he can live through a blast that levels a mountaintop, we would do well to determine how.
Even if we knew, would that help us? The Wardens couldn't kill him, and they had 1,000 years to figure it out.
Yeah, pretty sure we had that conversation already, guys. I'm not sure why that's happening again. And I found another Ocularum. These damn things are everywhere. So there's one shard. There's apparently 2 shards. I don't know where number 2 was, but I found it. And now where is number 3? Number 3 is probably right there. Right. That was weird. 1, 2... I don't know. And I guess we're doing a rift. Kind of wandered, stumbled upon it. I think we're... Oh, wow, level 4. These guys are very low level. We good? Like... barely any hits and they're dead. Okay, well. That's that rift closed. Easy enough.
I can feel another of the elven artifacts.
Can you now? Where is this elven artifact, Solus? I've also found a shard. See if I can find this elven artifact.
Once you leave this place, it's just sand for miles.
Can you imagine coming out here for a mining contract?
Yeah, no. I got all my seeds. I don't think I ever... Did I ever talk about that? Seeds you just get after when you collect plants. I can't remember if you need a perk, but yeah, that's basically it. Also, I don't know where this elven artifact Solus was sensing is, because I can't frickin' find it. And if you travel all the way to the south on your map, you will come across a rift and a landmark. How exciting! I am burning for some reason. Oh, they are just all congregating in one little area. One more? One more. There we go. And that is that rift closed. So that should be all the rifts for the lower region, I think. Nope, there's one. There's one more somewhere. But let's get this here. The marker. The sand stretched for miles, broken occasionally by a stony outcrop. The monotony was wearing, and the longer we traveled, the more I feared we would never escape it. Suddenly my guide pointed, and I caught sight of 2 distant pillars. As we rode toward them, a statue of a man became visible. Despite his stern countenance, and the fact that he held the head of some vanquished enemy, I have never seen so welcoming a face. The oasis itself lies within a canyon. From a distance, one might see only desert. The rocky hills surrounding it look the same as any other rocky hills. Were it not for the pillars and man, the place would not appear remarkable at all. When I expressed these thoughts to my guide, she laughed and said she could find the spot even without them. I conceded the point, not wishing to insult her skill. Still, I am grateful to the bygone sculptor who placed his statue here. Excerpt from the Journal of Henry Dulcet, Enver's Mining Company representative and amateur historian. I found a book. A miner's journal. Excerpts from the journal of an unknown miner dated 938 Dragon. 3 Draconis. Didot wants to know what it means. Didn't we all? But he frets at it. Keep your head low, work like the rest, and shut it out. That's all he needs. 13 Draconis. He feels it. I know he does. We all see it. Still, he pushes. I do not want to talk about it. I do not want to know what it means. Some evil magic best left alone. Is that not answer enough? He thinks it's more. It's in his head and he won't let it go. Nug again for dinner. This day never ends. 4 Cloudreach. Didot was on the ledge behind the pool. What was he doing? What does he know? If he disturbs it. Nico won't talk to Didot at all. He trades shifts so that they will not work together. I should do the same. 24 Cloudreach. The boss says his boss in Val Furman will be sending someone to check on operations. Suppose it's just routine. Didot speaks strangely now. Too much time at the door. Nug again for dinner. Wonderful. 1 Blooming Tide. Make her forgive me, but Didot's absence is a weight lifted. Shame about the wife, though. Oh, nice. And I found a shard. Found another note. The Journal of Paulette Deschamps. Andraste's sweet ass, I'm a fool for betting what I couldn't pay. Now I have to take Nico's shift in the tunnel closest to the door. A lot of them fell silent at that. Nico tried to take it back. He's a good enough lad, but I gave my word. Nico's first night here, he thought to sleep below the ridge at the back of the pool. We didn't notice. He woke the whole camp with his screaming. He sleeps under the statue outside camp now and shakes when he goes near the pool. I'll let him keep his win. He can owe me a drink when it's done. And we have a landmark. Enver's Mining Company. Oh, apparently that's the last one in the Oasis. Operations at this site are no longer profitable. Official closure will occur on 13 Justinian 939 Dragon. All workers will be fairly compensated for their time. Those interested in further employment may contact our people in Val Furman. Notice to Oasis site bosses by Marceau? Yes. Enver's owner, proprietor of Enver's Mining Company. And we have another rift. This should be the last rift of this section. Lots of wraiths at this one. It's also a higher level than the other ones. And we are not doing a very good job attacking children. And one more. Alright, next wave. I got a despair demon somewhere in front of me. Okay, and then we got like a bunch of wraiths, which are so far away I cannot attack them apparently. Okay, I think that's everybody. Let's close this rift. And there we are. So that is that done. And I found another shard. And I found another note. Note found on a corpse. The note is charred, but a portion remains legible. The torch will scatter them or draw them. I'm fairly certain they'll scatter. Alright, so I found the wedding ring. It was in the cave up here. So we'll have to take that back to the lady.
Did you see the look on those nobles' faces back at the Winter Palace, Chuckles?
They seemed unaccustomed to seeing elves without servants' livery, or dwarves at all.
Priceless. That's definitely going in my next story.
Are you planning a chapter filled with courtly intrigue?
Close. I need to describe the face someone makes when they choke down something terrible.
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation too. What is going on? Why are we repeating conversations? I'm looking for a key right now, but I don't know where it is. Oh, good God, it could, oh my, okay, well. This key could literally be anywhere, so I don't know. Well, I'll figure that out at another time, I guess. We'll see. And another shard. Oh my,
Another artifact.
I found the, wait, I don't know if this is the one, this is probably not the one he was talking about, but I did find an artifact. I found it here, but I'm pretty sure he was talking about one like over here. So maybe there's one in here somewhere. I don't know. Soulless and his damn artifacts. That is not what I wanted to do. And there we go. We got that shard. And look, something to read. Mysterious book. A page from a charred book. You offer a sip of water while they provide a feast. Know they speak of the same wickedness, but place it in you. I have heard them speak, and I have listened. I hear the whispers of all. Let them offer silver while you give gold. Let them think themselves your betters, and know nothing more. Would you not purge the world of wickedness, of those who speak against you? Would they not do the same? If we do not have an agreement, then I shall depart. When I am through, none shall speak of treachery. When all have given word, then all shall be appeased. Written in the margins. Must remember the words, the right materials on the flame in the right order. Earth, the vine, the file, then the blood. The blood comes last. No missteps. One wrong move and the binding will not work. But if it does, oh, my enemies will quake. Somebody was trying to bind a demon? Probably. That's what it kind of sounds like. And we have another shard. These shards are kind of annoying because you pretty much have to, like, walk around on all these lifted platform thingies to try to find them. Oh, look! Another shard! There we go. We've got 5 more to find. And another shard that I just, like, fell to my death to get to, but it's fine. And then we have a rift over here that we're gonna do. I'm also just gonna drop down to and probably die. But I didn't die, so it's fine. This should be the last rift. I'm pretty sure of, like, the whole area.
One down!
I don't know where my teammates are. I think they're stuck somewhere. Not really sure, but I'm sure it's fine. They'll show up someday. After I've defeated everybody. And saved the day. Just the wraith. Okay, well, yeah. Thanks for your help, guys. Boom. Rift done. So, rifts in the Oasis completed. I think that's the last rift, unless there's one hiding somewhere. But, yeah.
Do you ever miss life beneath the earth? The call of the stone?
Nah, whatever the stone, capital S, is, it was gone by the time my parents had me.
But, do you miss it?
How could I miss what I never had? But say I did have that sense, that connection to the stone. What would it cost me? Would I lose my friends up here? Would I stop telling stories? I like who I am. If I want to hear songs, I'll go to the tavern.
You are wiser than most.
Indeed he is. Varric is very wise. Which is why he's still alive. Okay, where was this lady with the ring? I can't remember. Oh, there's a shard down here. Almost walked right past it.
You know what I like about you, Chuckles? Your boundless optimism.
It's comforting that whatever qualities I lack, you'll invent for me, Varric.
No, really. Why else would an elven apostate help crazy chantry folk close a hole in the sky?
When you put it like that, I must concede your point.
Why do I feel like we had this conversation already too? What is going on with you guys? I don't know. And I cannot find this crazy miner lady. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this video here, guys. I don't know where she is. So next time we're going to find the miner lady, we're going to find the key for the cavern, we're going to find the rest of the shards, and we're going to open some doors. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!